Gates are back. They're racing from the 1600 meter marker. Not a bad start. Honourable member went to the front. Key News is going up handy as well, racing up on the outside. In fact, that is Fire Alarm. Wider out on the track, Final Try. Polynomials in behind those, and towards the outside, Royal City Girls in the red sleeves and pushing forward. James Fitzjames and Key News is last of all as they make their way down the back straight, heading towards the 1200 meter marker. Honourable member leads the way, shows out by a length to Final Try, is settled up in second position. Fire Alarm is down on the rail in third. Royal City Girls fourth, and equally 4 lengths off the leader. 1 length behind that on the fence you find Polynomial. Outside of that, James Fitzjames and Key News is the back marker, racing around 8 or 9 lengths off the leader. Heading towards the 600 meter marker, rather, out in front, Honourable Member shows out by 3 parts of a length to Final Try, who's getting up closer in second position. Then came Fire Alarm in third, followed by Royal City Girl, Polynomial, James Fitzjames and Key News. Into the straight, and Final Try in the centre has come through to pick it up, is in the red sleeves. Then Honourable Member is fighting on now. Far side, Fire Alarm. Royal City Girl still got 4 lengths to make up and not getting there just yet. It's in front yet. Final Try. Honourable Members trying hard to go with it. Then Royal City Girl, but Final Try is going on best of all here. Final Try's won it. Honourable Member second. Key News ran on from behind for third, and fourth placing to Royal City Girl. Here's your head-on replay. Final Try, red sleeve, striped cap, picked it up at the top of the straight. Honourable Member is trying to go with it, and as you can see, Final Try is hanging slightly. Richard's working hard to keep it straight. As you can see, he's tugging at the reins, got the stick, and very nice ride by Richard to keep that one going. 1-4-3-7, the provisional result. Note that race 7, the TCO2, number 5, Hair Trigger, is going for a second test. An Honourable Member is fighting on now. Far side, Fire Alarm. Royal City Girl still got 4 lengths to make up and not getting there just yet. It's in front yet. Final Try. Honourable Members trying hard to go with it. Then Royal City Girl, but Final Try is going on best of all here. Final Try's won it. Honourable Member second. Key News ran on from behind for third.
Welcome back. Final Try from the Alan Krief stable. Werner's Colours, Richard Fourie. Well, he gave us the heads up early on today about Final Try, and there we go. Final Try in the winner's box. And nice to see those confidence coming through and being right, spot on. So we're going to go to Godfrey. He's going to make sure this goes to Eppo. Eppo, well done to you. You're going to get the 1,500 Rand this afternoon from World Sports Betting. Much appreciated once again. Thanks to WSB World Sports Betting for what you do for the grooms. It really is appreciated. You should see how happy these guys get about this 1,500. So well done, Godfrey. Thank you. Here we go, ladies and gentlemen. Richard Fourie back, the real Gone Kid in the winner's box. He gave us the confidence. I actually like 2 runners in the race. This was my 3rd choice, but after listening to Richard being as open and confident as he was, you can get it wrong, Richard. That's what we know. Whether we presenter, trainer, jockey, it's about your intention. As long as the intention is good and honourable at the end of the day, that's what it's about. But so far, 2 out of 2, 1 more to go. Let's see if he can get a hat-trick of those. I'm talking about what he tipped early on today. But yeah, Final Try. He's quite a gangly, sort of long-backed individual, etc., etc. And I see you gave him a nice warm-up, but he actually was our pick going to post. He must have given you a good feel moving to post.
Yeah, look, he was quite hot-headed when I was going down the chute, and I really wanted to give him a warm-up because I know him. I've ridden him a couple of times, and he does hang in quite severely. And I just wanted to make sure he's nice and warmed up. So I gave him a good hard canter through to the 300, turned him around, let him catch his breath, and then came back nice and relaxed. So yeah, just had to take the edge off him. Knew he was always going to be a sort of horse who's going to roll along a little bit and get comfortable with his big stride. So it worked out quite nicely. Came into the straight. I already pre-warned the guy sitting in front when I came up a half a length. I said, my brother, this one can hang in, so just be careful. So moved up, and luckily, I shook him off, and I moved away, and yes, he was hanging. I was sort of on the left side of the horse most of the time, but managed to keep him as straight as I could, and he won a game race. So yeah, he's been here for 6 months. Took us a while to win with him, so well done to Mr. Vernus for his patience, to the boss for perseverance, and to the guys at home doing all the hard work, well done to them, and then also to my sponsors at Richmond.
We'll see you later, Richard.
Yes, thank you.
There we go, Richard Fourie. Let's go to Alan Greff. And obviously when you're watching a champion jockey and you see that it looked untidy from the jockey side, but it's purely because it was a difficult ride to keep him straight and keep him balanced, etc., etc., because there's quite a bit of horse there. There's quite a lot of horse out there.
Yeah, but, when you see a jockey doing that and still not losing momentum, you just see how fit their core strength is and their balance. Yeah. So Richard, he's just, he might look awkward, but he was still balanced, and you've got to be a hell of a strong to do that. So well done to Richie, well done to the whole Werners family. This horse been knocking at the door, and he really looked well when we went to Saddle. I saw him pre-race when they did the TCO2 tests, and there were 2 grooms all of a sudden on him trying to get him to the box, and I thought, oh, hold on, you're not normally like this. So he was just showed that he came to the races and he put on his game face. So well done to everybody concerned. Richard, good ride.
Here we go. Absolutely. It's always good to get that little bit of insight back from the jockey and the trainer as well. And I mean, I've never ridden a horse, but sometimes they just sit and they point them. Sometimes they've got to work to keep them on a straight line and get them to the finish line as well. Mr. Vernus, to you and your family, well done thus far this afternoon. Final try gets it right.